As a YouTuber, I read a lot of YouTube comments, and I have a lot of Freddie Fair picking up hot chicks on college campus, getting their phone number, and behind the scenes he doesn't really get any dates with them, but okay, it looks really good. It looks like he's a pro player, right? And it was usually more back in the days. I think it was popular on the bodybuilding.com forum. There's the section called MISC, where, and also a Reddit section that is called Forever Alone. Maybe you've been into that or touching on it. And I saw these comments, Forever Alone. Are there any Forever Aloners here? If they could see me getting the number from a beautiful girl, they would feel a little envious, maybe, about, okay, I wish I could do that, but I'm going to be forever alone. And there's a little humor about it, and I like that a lot. But a lot of anxiety comes from the fear of being alone. It's one of our deepest fears, of being alone just in the universe. And the fact is that we came here alone, and we're going to leave alone. You enter birth alone, and you go into death alone. We don't know what happens then, so of course we're afraid. That fear of being alone is creating, as I said, a lot of anxiety, and it can be dealt with. So let's say that the fact is that you are alone. Let's say that the fact is that you will die alone, like your wife is going to die 10 years before you, and you're going to be alone, and you won't really have that many friends anymore, and that's going to feel a little dark and sad. Okay? But the good news is that loneliness is just a feeling, and a feeling is temporary. So even though you would actually be alone, let's say spend the last 10 years of your life alone, even if that happened, the sense of loneliness would still just be a feeling. And it would go away. And then it would come back. And then it would go away. Just like it does in a normal life. And this will probably not happen, but it's actually a good practice to think about this. Not thinking about, oh, I hope it doesn't happen. Oh, now it's about to happen. I'm actually going to be alone forever if I don't learn to spike up these social skills. But meditating on it is much more powerful. Meditate, like disappearing into the feeling of loneliness and despair, the darkness. Ding. That's how you face the fear. And it can be done right here. You don't need the situation to actually happen. So accepting the fact that you might be alone is the first step on your journey to face that fear, which is one of our deepest fears and one of the deepest cornerstones of your anxiety. So yeah, think about this whenever you're afraid of being alone or you feel alone. Remember that it is just a feeling. And even if you are alone, which you are not, by the way, I'm here and we are all here. Remember that it's just a feeling, and that feelings are temporary, and loneliness will go over. Which is what you're afraid of. You're afraid of being lonely. You're not afraid of being alone.